Good afternoon. What a glorious day in Mesquite, and I think it's a real fitting ending to an absolute wonderful patriotic month. We started with the Vietnam Wall, which was greatly attended and just an inspiration to everyone. We had a few additions to the Mesquite Veterans Center. We had a Mesquite Veterans Golf Tournament, and now this. Mesquite, we owe it to you. Thank you. And on behalf of the mayor and the entire city council, city staff, and the citizens of Mesquite, I bid you welcome. Thank you. When Barb Benedict emailed me a couple of weeks ago, asked me if I would assume this dubious position, I told her that I could not ever say no to anybody named Barbara. So that's the answer to this. Okay, without further ado, I would welcome everybody and thank them for coming to the closing of the 8th 1000 Flags Over Mesquite. And I'd like to introduce the committee and the Exchange Club members. Sandra Emmons, would you please come forward? Sandra is the coordinator of the committee, whose leadership kept the project on track and kind of kept us all together. Thank you, Sandra. Dennis, are you here? I know you're here somewhere. Dennis Hank? He's the coordinator of the committee whose leadership is responsible for the nice, neat rows and columns of flags, and he's done this year after year, and he provides rebar whenever rebar is needed. Thank you, Dennis. Diane McClure, who is the president of the Exchange Club of Mesquite. Diane, thank you so much for all your help. Gene Mon, where is Gene here? I haven't seen him. Oh, there he is. I'm sorry. Normally I see him, he's got his hand out looking for money from me, but today's one of the only days he hasn't done that. Dr. Peggy, I know you're here. Now, Peggy's inspiration, enthusiasm, that was the basis for the development of this project going way back, and we can't thank you enough. Thank you, Dr. Peg, you're a great one. Barb Benedict, she's kind of the glue that held the whole project together. Barb, thank you so much. And I'm very, very pleased that you asked me to do this, and I want to thank you again. Teresa Rainey, she's responsible for the flag's retirement that's going to happen a little later on in the program. So we want to thank her. Is she here? Oh, okay, she's back there hiding somewhere. Anyway, any Exchange Club members other than myself that would like to come forward? Okay, here we go. We got a couple more. Roberta, Mr. Lilienthal, Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins. Thanks, guys. You're a real inspiration. Unique photo op. Thank you all, and thanks for all your help and support and everything for this wonderful ceremony. Thank you. With that, I would like to welcome Pastor Rick Caseball from the Mesquite United Methodist Church. He's going to lead us in the invocation, so if you would please remove your hats and listen to the invocation from Mr. Caseball, we'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Let us join our hearts together in prayer. Most loving and gracious God, as we stand before these symbols of American freedom, we ask that you bless this gathering. Bless us as we recall and remember and bear witness to those that have gone before, that have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us to be here and express this freedom. For those who serve now and who have served in the past so honorably, we ask that you continue to bless them. Be with us as we stand here and enjoy this day that you provided and soak in the fact that you have called us to be in relationship with you, not just personally, but in community. So we ask in this hour that you bind our hearts together in one common cause, and let us always remember to be thankful unto you and thankful for the freedom that we have. And we ask your blessing upon this day. And we ask it in the name of the Holy One. Amen.
Thank you, Rick. At this time, I would like to ask the Mesquite Fire Department Honor Guard for the presentation of colors. I believe that's it. Thank you very much for the presentation. In just 1 minute, we're going to have the Pledge of Allegiance by the fifth grade program students called Give Me Liberty. But before we do that, I would like to take 2 minutes of unscripted time to read this. I've done this a couple of times in the past, and I believe when you say the Pledge of Allegiance the next time, you will say it with a truer meaning.